That's one of my favorite matches ever. And I love so many Midnight Express matches. Midnight Express Road Warriors, because there's so many little intangibles in that match. And you tease the fireball, which had just happened. You had just burned Ron Garvin, one of the greatest fireball attacks in professional wrestling history.
Thank you.
And you tease that, and it's just there's action happening everywhere.
Oh, and what about when fucking I take the bump out after I go to throw the fire at Animal, but Ellering trips me and whacks me, I think, with the racket, and I take a bump through the ropes, and right then Animal shoots Bubba off the other way and gives him a fucking leaping shoulder, and Bubba takes a bump through the ropes. So right as I've stood up from my bump, he comes through the fucking ropes, and I bounce off of him, and then he goes into the rail, and it's like a fucking breaking the balls on a pool table.
Yeah.
We went everywhere. It was fucking, and there was fireballs and rackets going around and people going crazy. That was one of the better finishes we had. And also with the Road Warriors, it's just the boys knew how to slow them. Bobby and Dennis were great at it, and Stan had just jumped in at that point, but he'd worked with them previously. But with the Road Warriors, with the heels calling the matches, they would call all of the Road Warriors big shit that the people wanted to see. But it would always end with the guys taking a bump out of the ring, rolling out, or a break, or a referee pushing somebody back, some way to let it settle in, and just so they wouldn't just get going so fast and railroad you, right? The boys kept the pace, and then one of them, either Hawk or Animal, both of them did it, would sell. If you cut them off with two guys and a gimmick or the manager from behind or whatever, then they would sell because it didn't make them look bad to do that. And because everybody talking about, the Road Warriors wouldn't sell anything. They sold their ass off as best. I think Bobby and Dennis actually kind of taught them how to sell. It's the first time they'd done it, but they did, because then on the comeback, they saw the pop get even bigger. And when the boys are taking bumps and flying around and I'm flying around, they got them back up again. And they learned it doesn't have to just all be 100 miles an hour through the whole way through. And that was the reason why the midnight matches with the Road Warriors were better than a lot of other guys, because they didn't slow them down and pick them up as much.